Um, that was a team that really had a lot of fight. Like us, they were a team that didn't really stand out during the regular season, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And again, Jenny and her coaching staff and Sue and Brianna, it's going to be a tough summer for them, but it has a great outlook for them. They're going to be a team to deal with in the future.
Coach, what was the conversation going into the fourth quarter after it was tied 66-66?
We thought we were in a good position. Again, we didn't start the game like I wanted to, and again, when you're missing the two important pieces, Sancho and Tiffany, it made us have to jumble our lineup around. But, you know, I've been in this game, WNBA, for I think it's my 16th season. I've been involved with professional basketball for quite a while. And I have never, ever, and I've coached some great players and played with some great ones. And I've coached Lisa Leslie, Shamika Holmes, Candace Parker, and a young lady named Mawali Mabika. But I've never coached a player like Angel McCoughtry. She is Jordan-ish, you know. She's like Michael Jordan. I mean, that fourth quarter and third quarter where she put on that display, I think it was like 16, 14 points in a row. I've never seen anything like that. And they had their best defensive player. I think we threw them for a loop. Because there was a play that we had never run, and we just threw it at them. So defensively, they didn't know how to guard it. But again, we're glad that we were that close, and we just knew that when our time came for us to make our run, and usually Angel's the one that starts that, that we could pull away. And unfortunately, we were tied at the end of the third, and going into the fourth, we were in good position. So, but you know, this team is very unique team that I've had to coach. We've had some pieces that aren't really in the proper places, but you know what, these ladies work hard, they play hard, they believe in each other, and I think the one thing that I would like to say is that our commitment going into this game, yes, to beat Seattle, but was to give our player Tiffany Hayes an opportunity to play in the playoffs. So after her technical situation and suspension, we wanted to play another game for her. So, but it was Angel, our defense. I think our zone kind of caught them off guard, and we're able to pull this victory out.
When you read about Seattle, you generally read about Seattle's youth, but you know, Bria's a new player and Elizabeth is in her second year. Talk a little bit about Atlanta's youth and about Bria's contribution. She had a career night tonight.
Well, you know, this is a team that has been to the finals 2 or 3 times, and me coming here was not necessarily to show them how to win, but to coach them to win. And through the process of all the Erica DeSouza and players like that, we've had to make our youth movement and a change. And it's been growing pains for us. I know Angel's been very frustrated at times, but you know what? I commend her tonight for keeping her poised and really supporting her team. But again, with Elizabeth Williams, Bria Holmes, our #1 pick, who is just leaps and bounds ahead of anything that I thought that she could do at this level. But again, being in the WNBA and being a good player at this league is being given the minutes and playing in the right system. And I think both of those players have played in the right system. I never wanted to wear a GM hat. I think I'm a coach, decent one, but to pull that trade off, because I had always followed Elizabeth through college, through high school and college, and knew she was going to be a better pro than a college player. And I was so happy that she got the Most Improved Player award because she's worked hard for that, and she's had to go through a lot of changes and trials and tribulations through her basketball side, and she came out on top. And like I said, Bria Holmes is just going to be a better. You've only seen just the tip of the iceberg with that.
So you mentioned Angel's impressive run in the third and fourth quarter. So what was going through your head as a coach when she went down during the fourth quarter?
Well, we had a lead. So again, our team isn't built on one player. One player can either take you to the mountaintop or get you over. She took us to the top, so I wasn't afraid of losing that game. We'd have to like really fall flat on our face, and I think we were in a good groove then offensively as well as our defense. So I wasn't too concerned. I was more concerned that she wasn't hurt because there's life after basketball. But she said she just got the wind knocked out of her, so I was okay with that.
Coach, seeing how some of the players stepped up without you having Tiffany in the lineup, going into next game, will you be making any adjustments to the lineup?
No, well, Tiffany will go back to her starting spot. Matee will go back to her spot coming off the bench. But again, it's going to take players stepping up and playing a good game. Chicago is one man down, so are we. Della Dawn is going to be truly missed by them, but they got some people that can put the ball in the basket. So we will kind of get back to more normal lineup and rotations, but we still know that we got a ways to go. At the beginning of the season, I told our team that we had 3 steps, and 1 was to make the playoffs, 2 was to get to the finals, and 3 is to win the championship. And we've accomplished that first step and a half, we want to say, and get to the second round. So we will be ready to play. We got a team that's going to be trying to put us out of it, but we've experienced that last year or 2 years ago with them, so there's a little vengeance on our mind. But that's what playoff basketball is about, so we'll be ready to play on Sunday.